In this VR title, I tick off the mob.
What do I want? Your operation.
He's not going to start an all-out war. He's not big enough.
I'm going to go and find out.
You're just going to walk in there.
First of all, a big shout out and a thanks to PlayStation for sending us this title. We were talking about Blood and Truth on the PlayStation VR, an exclusive, hands-on, first-person shooter that honestly feels like I'm playing a AAA title with a huge, massive story in a VR game. This kind of feels like this is the next evolution of VR. This is where everybody wants to take that Red Dead experience, Assassin's Creed, that big over-the-top, over-budgeted game, and now it's brought to VR. It's not that long like a VR title kind of typically is, in around a few hours, a couple hours, 6 hours, but it is longer than most. It's not an experience. I wouldn't say Blood and Truth is an experience, more of an actual AAA title on the VR. We play as Ryan Marks. He's kind of run into some trouble. He's an athletic guy who's been in the military, and he's gone home to see his family for a couple issues. Some things go south. You were sucked back involved with the mob and fighting off the mafia. And the way the gun mechanics work are pretty simple. It makes total sense if you have the wands. The move controllers are your best options. Try not to use the controller itself. If you want to get the full experience of VR, you should be using those wands and moving those around. I find you do have to turn it a little bit to shoot down the sights, which is kind of awkward. It doesn't work perfectly, and sometimes because you sit when you play this game, you actually strafe sideways. So instead of turning like you would normally, because you don't stand, you don't actually pivot. You just sit still. So if you hit the center button, it actually moves you. And that's how you move and kind of traverse around the world. But when you sometimes, I've actually kind of just moved sideways. It was weird. It was really awkward. Either way, let's check out some gameplay. All right, so down here is your loadout selection. We grabbed a couple guns. There's that weird presence of, I don't understand why I'm walking, who walks sideways? Why am I walking sideways? I guess if I turn my head, I feel better, but it just seems odd. We're gonna start a mission. We're gonna head off to the casino. We're on the hunt for somebody. All right, here we go.
Inside. This place is crawling with Tony's dodgy mates.
Okay, in and out as fast as we can.
Language is definitely something, if you're not a fan of, you're not gonna like it in this game. We are definitely with the mafia, fighting our way through it, and what precedes the head of the game. Pull up your gun. We're gonna shoot down the ladder, and this was where things feel a little awkward as well, because I'm sitting. Feels a little strange, but all in all, it's not bad. We're gonna do some little gadgetry here. We're gonna grab our lockpicks and stuff. We're gonna turn it.
Got it.
Pick the lock. Kind of like that James Bond spy espionage kind of feels. Very cool. Let's see here.
I've patched into the guard's frequency. We can listen on their channel.
I'm gonna grab a gun, just to be on the safe side. Alright, we don't need the gun yet. We're gonna go back up here. We go in here. Crawl. The whole game is played sitting down, which is not bad. It's pretty good sitting down. If you stand, it's weird to stand next to somebody because you feel like a huge giant. The guy we're hunting for, isn't here.
Tony's not here, but Keach is.
But we're gonna go for somebody else instead. We're gonna take a look here, grab our camera. There he is. Guy in the purple, that's Keach. Keach. We're gonna track him down. Got a couple questions for him. This plays like a AAA title in VR. I mentioned that before. It's fantastic. Everything feels really good, really solid. We're gonna take a look around. We're gonna find him. This is the first true title where I feel almost like that James Bond-esque spy espionage kind of thing. Is super cool. The guns, for the most part, are pretty good.
I'll rig the casino.
a
Make sure
little
you're out before I trigger it.
tricky sometimes. They don't seem to kind of line up completely. That's their side. There. Where's this one? Where'd he go? We gotta find him here. There he is. See where he's heading here.
Up or down, Keach?
Up or down? Ah, back aside. Come on, where'd you go? Look, those guys back to.
Where have you gone, Keach?
Should be. There he is there. He's gonna come. There he is. All right. The audio is really good in the game too. The voiceovers are really done well. Again, some of these moments are a little over the top. Kind of take you out a little bit out of that experience, but overall, it's decent.
53.
And shutting down power.
There we go.
Now.
I'm gonna grab some ammo.
Guns are offline. Time to go.
Got him. Oh, I don't want that one. I want my ammo. There we go. Hands together. Yeah, here we are. Come on, I see you coming. Hit the sweet spot if you can. Okay, I'm gonna slow. There we go. Alright, grab some more ammo. Get out of here. We're gonna go play some explosives now, is what our objective is here. We're gonna blow this place up.
Michelle, get your C4 planted. You remember how I taught you?
Of course.
There's definitely a family dynamic that kind of has this overruling within the mafia that you're part of one family against another family. It's very, very cool.
Soft.
Nice one. Get out of there.
Okay.
All right.
To the car. Ryan, be careful.
You take a look, you look in the direction you want to head to.
Maybe. He's not stupid.
We're going to plant a bomb.
Okay.
We're going to plant several
Place the
bombs.
C4.
There we go.
Activated. Needs a good spread of C4 around the room.
It'll duck automatically for you. You don't have to. We're already sitting, so there's not much we can do. And here comes the power again.
One here.
All right, grab that, and there. We're all set. I think we maybe pick some of these guys up. One,
Here we go.
got him. Got. Yeah, you're dead too.
Need a hole in the head.
Not really. So you can duck around these corners. Let's get over here maybe. Hey, you're dead. Woo. Not a good spot.
Right between the eyes, mate.
Woo. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. There it is.
Shoot the fucker now, please.
Where's that guy? There he is. Oh, we gotta move. Grenade. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's more.
Gotcha now.
It's a little janky when you put your hands together, which is too bad because that's one of the coolest parts. Well, one gun at a time, no dual wielding.
Fucking bring everyone.
All right. Playing a couple more explosives.
Now let's go talk to Keach.
I think we got everybody.
See what we can find out about Tony.
We're gonna grab some more ammo.
It should still be working.
Playing that. Couple bodies there. Grab this. For the most part, the gunplay feels solid. It feels good, but when you put your hands together, sometimes your hands kind of jerk a little bit. I don't know why it does that. Definitely, though, one of the coolest games I've been able to play on the PlayStation VR. Very cool experience. Let's go find Keach. You only get one gun at a time, which is too bad. It would have been nice to dual wield. That would have been pretty sweet. You can paint your guns. I painted mine up. Put a suppressor on it. I lost my aiming though. There. Come on, you gotta be kidding. Don't want to do that. I'm trying to grab my ammo. Alright, you know what? We're gonna switch. We're gonna go loud. There's no point in going quiet now. Everybody knows we're here. There are stars you can get too. The stars will allow you to get upgrades and stuff for your guns. Get in there. Get these guys. Guys blind firing. Yeah. You're squinting too, like at least that's what I'm doing. Just automatic, you want to squint and aim down the sights. Just gonna reload. Got a couple more guys coming our way soon here. Feels pretty good to put your hands together. This gun feels better than the other one. Yeah, come on. Oh.
Shoot the fucker now, please.
Need ammo. There we go. You gotta turn your head, tilt your head in certain spots, get you around the corner. See if we can get this guy. There we go. That's slow-mo. Pretty cool. It's that John Woo feel. Alright, I think we're after him now.
Room 53.
Got it. Yeah, I know. That's too bad.
All right, Keach. Remember me.
Alright.
Here we go.
Obviously he remembers us. He's running.
Ryan,
Can't
don't
shoot
let
him.
Get away.
But we can shoot everybody else who comes our way. Normally,
Get someone on 5. He's
in
trying to
games
kill
like
me.
this, in VR, when things start moving like this is where I get queasy. I start to get a little motion
Shoot him,
sickness.
shoot him.
But I seem to be okay. Nope. Gotta watch him. Can't shoot him. Alright, come on. You're
Out
next.
the fucking way, you idiot!
Ah.
Don't just stand there.
Haha. That feels great.
He's
Yeah.
coming for me.
It's not a bad gun either.
He's catching up. Oh, God.
Don't shoot Ryan. Lead us to Tony.
All right, all right.
Alright, so things are gonna go south here.
I don't know. I'm just his brother.
That's too
He never
bad.
tells me anything. Bullshit. I swear
Right in the
I
foot.
don't know.
I don't think I shoot him in the foot.
I
In his
don't
hand?
fucking know, all right.
Ooh, the
Listen,
language.
I barely see him these days.
Come
He
on.
spends all his time with his special friend. You better run.
Well, that's the end of that. Run. No beating him. Moments like this are throughout the entire game, which actually feels like that movie, that James Bond espionage spy thriller. This is Blood and Truth. Let's head to the score. There's the gameplay. You just saw it. You saw how I traversed around the world, shot a bunch of guys, had a great time. This is at AAA. The characters are fantastic. The voiceover sometimes is a little over anxious. They feel a little kind of overdone at times, to be honest. It is a solid game though. This is probably one of the best experiences I've had in the world of VR. It's a fantastic game. Intensity level is something I'm touching on a lot now with these titles because motion sickness is such a big influence on what happens and what kind of games you want to pick up. Because you sit still and you're not actually moving around, you're kind of just, you're traversing, but it's not a big push all of a sudden, and you're not just jumping or running all at once. Sometimes you go into these slow-mo cinematics, you're busting through some glass, when you get that John Wick kind of thing, you go woo, and you go in slow-mo, and then you're shooting a bunch of guys. It's a fantastic title. Definitely a must-have if you are a PlayStation VR owner. One of the best on the system. I'm giving Blood and Truth an 8.5.
Sack goes in the streets of London. Sack goes in the London city. Sack goes in the streets of London. Sack got to be something brilliant. Today a legend is born, ready for vengeance rather than war. Ready for anything, ready for more. My English gangster, I'm definitely sure.
Simply one of the best AAA titles on the PlayStation VR. You have that James Bond feeling with gadgets, gameplay, and slow-mo action. However, the aiming of the gun can feel off. And why am I walking sideways?
We're finished.